welcome to the Community Collective series. This episode features the registered psychotherapist, Nancy Bortz. So go ahead, Nancy, take it away. Tell us what you do.
Thank you so much, Liz. First of all, I want to thank you for having me be your featured guest on your series. You're doing an amazing job by reaching out to the community, and I'm just honored to be a part of it with you. So thank you for that.
Of course.
Yes, my name is Nancy Bortz. I am a registered psychotherapist in the state of Colorado. My business name is Creative Recovery. I'm located in Park Hill on 17th Avenue Parkway, which is a beautiful area in Denver, Colorado. I have been in business as a therapist for over 20 years. And I gotta say that I just love what I do. I mean, it is such an honor and a privilege to be a therapist. And I think that a lot of therapy really comes from building a collaborative relationship with all my clients. And so the journey is just, it touches my heart and it's changed my life. So let's see. I think I mentioned that the name of my business is Creative Recovery.
Yes.
And I do want people to reach out to me by my email, which is nbortz0806@gmail, or you can certainly call me at 720-232-3776. And trust me, I will be back in touch with you within the 24 hours, probably within a few hours. And so I do want to hear from you. And I am offering a free 20-minute consultation just so that you can feel support, feel connected. And I'm more than happy to provide my insight to you all.
That is
Okay.
awesome. And that is very needed right now, I would say.
Say that again?
I would say it's very needed right now to have a consultation, for sure.
I think so too, and it would be really my pleasure. I want to hear what is on people's minds, and I want to be able to perhaps redirect them, maybe reframe their thoughts, just be instrumental during this time.
Absolutely.
So
yeah. On that subject, can you talk about how, what effects the pandemic has had on your business and clients reaching out to you and all of that?
Absolutely. So a client called me right in the beginning of the pandemic, and she said, your business is going to take a huge hit. And I could not even wrap my mind around what she was saying. As a matter of fact, I think I just went into denial because I had built my business to be so, it was on fire, is I guess the best way to describe it. And I was so grateful. And then to hear that something is going to interrupt that, as it has for all of our lives, I went just in denial about it. But it did happen that way. I would have to say probably by the, few weeks in, my clients were calling me and giving me their sad news about the fact that they've lost their jobs, that they've been furloughed, that they're experiencing pay cuts, just an array of issues. Moms and dads that are now home with their kids, trying to get all booted up with the online learning. Just all these different factors have really played into my business because people aren't really thinking as much about therapy right now as they are just figuring out how to adjust their lives to the pandemic. So I completely understand that. So anyway, yeah, it's been impacted that way. I think that just not being in my office and doing the video chats, there's been good about the video chats, but there's also a loss for me because I just can't see people's faces like how I want to in person, where I can just lean in and kind of give that hug and feel the hug in return. And so that's been a really big adjustment for me. And I also realized that none of us are living on a conventional calendar anymore, at least not right now. It's just so true across the board that the things that we were so accustomed to are no longer a part of our lifestyle. And so, of course, that's impacted me because I was on people's calendars. Right. And now I'm not so much in their radar. I think that, you know, people, I still have clients, absolutely. But I certainly have lost a good amount too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really unfortunate that you know, beyond the economic factors that all of this is you know, that we're dealing with. It seems as though kind of mental health is the number one thing that can really help us control the things that we can control. But that's so hard to see and realize when you're dealing with a loss of job, or you know, dealing with the stresses of being at home with everybody. um,
Absolutely. And the thing that clients realize with me is that I'm not going anywhere. If we adjust your fees so that it can work for you, I am all about doing that. You
sure.
know, I mean, I will just lean in to connect with that person for whatever their circumstances are. And I think that all my clients know that, new clients know that. I mean, it's just how I operate as a business person and as a therapist. I've always had sliding scale fees. You know, I mean, people are waiting for their unemployment checks, waiting for their stimulus checks. I mean, there's just a lot of holes that need to be plugged right now. I
Sure.
think before we can just add these other important pieces back to our life.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love how you're able to do your best to help the people that you're already working with and future people. And so my question to you is, what can we as a community do to come together and help you and your business, and yeah, get everybody else help essentially.
Exactly. I mean, first of all, already what you're doing by letting your community know just how we are all being affected. I mean, I love the fact that you want to do that. I think um, just putting out the word about how important mental health is. I mean, I think that people wait until there's a crisis. And yes, we are in a crisis, but there's so many ways that I can help people find their perspective, you know, just learn how to cope with such uncertainty, learn how to accept where we're at. And I think that the important thing that I really want people to know, and maybe you can spread this word too, Liz, is that we're all essential. I
Sure.
mean, I know that right now it's like you can't do this because you're not essential. But in our cores and in our hearts and souls, we already know that we are. And so I think that that's just something really important to remember about ourselves. Um, yeah, and that this will pass. Like, we will get through this. And I think the important thing to understand is it's okay to go at your own pace. I mean, when restrictions are lifted and we can go out of our homes, like, what is that going to look like for you? I mean, does that mean that you just lean in and you just do what you used to do? You know, it's like it's okay to take your time and define your place, your pace, you know, just find ourselves in this. And I think that if anything, I hope that we have grown as individuals to respect who we are, and the strength that we have inside of ourselves, that we can pull through anything. I
Oh,
mean, we really can. Even financial loss. Like, I have had a financial hit as well, but there's other aspects about who I am as a person that I'm growing, you know, in terms of just my character, or, you know, my lifestyle. You know, it's like we will, once again, we will get through this, and it is okay to ask for help.
I love that. I love it, Nancy. I love that you say that we're all essential, because we really are. And you know, coming from my perspective, I think you do a fantastic job of what you do. You've helped me a lot. I hope that everybody else can realize that and see that, because I mean, you have a lot to offer, and this is a huge time that I think we all kind of need your help. So I really appreciate you coming on. Any last words?
Just keep an open heart and an open mind. You know, just like what you're saying now, Liz, you know, that's how we all grow. I mean, just thank you so much for what you've given me today. I'm very, very appreciative.
Well, I'm happy. I'm always happy to see you, always happy to talk with you. I can't wait to actually get together in person when this is all over.
I can't wait to also, and you know, I hope we can go beyond the elbow bump. I just want to be, you know what I mean?
That's what we
Yeah.
need.
So, take care and stay strong,
Yep.
okay?
Thanks, Nancy.